Righteous among the nations of the world's nations is an honorific used by the State of Israel to describe non-Jews who risked their lives during the Holocaust to save Jews from extermination by the Nazis. The term originates with the concept of righteous gentiles, a term used in rabbinical Judaism to refer to non-Jews, as ger toshav and ger tzedek, who abide by the 7 laws of Noah. Bestowing. When Yad Vashem, the Shoe Martyrs and Heroes Remembrance Authority, was established in 1953 by the Knesset, one of its tasks was to commemorate the righteous among the nations. The righteous were defined as non-Jews who risked their lives to save Jews during the Holocaust. Since 1963, a commission headed by a justice of the Supreme Court of Israel is charged with the duty of awarding the honorary title Righteous among the Nations. The commission is guided in its work by certain criteria and meticulously studies all documentation, including evidence by survivors and other eyewitnesses, evaluates the historical circumstances and the element of risk to the rescuer, and then decides if the case meets the criteria. Those criteria are: only a Jewish party can put a nomination forward. Helping a family member or Jew convert to Christianity is not a criterion for recognition. Assistance has to be repeated and/or substantial. And, assistance has to be given without any financial gain expected in return. The award has been given without regard to the social rank of the helper. For example, it has been given to Queen Helen of Romania or Elizabeth of Bavaria, Queen of Belgium, and to the most humble people without distinction. A person who is recognized as righteous for having taken risks to help Jews during the Holocaust is awarded a medal in his/her name, a certificate of honor, and the privilege of having the name added to those on the Wall of Honor in the Garden of the Righteous at Yad Vashem in Jerusalem. The awards are distributed to the rescuers or their next of kin during ceremonies in Israel, or in their countries of residence through the offices of Israel's diplomatic representatives. These ceremonies are attended by local government representatives and are given wide media coverage. The Yad Vashem law authorizes Yad Vashem to confer honorary citizenship upon the righteous among the nations, and if they have died, the commemorative citizenship of the State of Israel, in recognition of their actions. Anyone who has been recognized as righteous is entitled to apply to Yad Vashem for the certificate. If the person is no longer alive, their next of kin is entitled to request that commemorative citizenship be conferred on the righteous, who has died. Recipients who choose to live in the State of Israel are entitled to a pension equal to the average national wage and free health care, as well as assistance with housing and nursing care. In total, 24,811 men and women from 45 countries have been recognized, amounting to more than 10,000 authenticated rescue stories. Yad Vashem's policy is to pursue the program for as long as petitions for this title are received and are supported by evidence that meets the criteria. Number of awarded by country: award were received by 25,685 individuals, Poland 6,532, Netherlands 5,413, France 3,853, Ukraine 2,515, Belgium 1,690, Lithuania 877, Hungary 823, Italy 634. Belarus, 608, Germany, 569, Slovakia, 546, Greece, 321, Russia, 197, Serbia, 135, Latvia, 134, Czech Republic, 115, Croatia, 111, Austria, 104, Moldova, 79, Albania, 73, Romania, 60, Norway, 59, Switzerland, 45, Bosnia and Herzegovina, 42, Armenia, 24, Denmark, 22, United Kingdom, 21, Bulgaria, 20, Macedonia, 10, Sweden, 10, Slovenia, 7, Spain, 7, United States, 4, Estonia, 3, Brazil, 2, Portugal, 2, China, 2, Chile, 1, Montenegro, 1, Ecuador, 1, Egypt, 1, Georgia, 1, Japan, 1, Ireland, 1, Cuba, 1, Luxembourg, 1, El Salvador, 1. Turkey, 1. Vietnam, 1. Veneration, the righteous are honored with a feast day on the liturgical calendar of the Episcopal Church on July 16. A righteous from Italy, Edward Foscarini, was beatified by the Catholic Church on June 15, 2013. In 2015, Lithuania's first street sign honoring a righteous among the nations was unveiled in Vilnius. The street is named Siemaitis Street, after owner Angstrom Imata. She was a Vilnius University librarian who helped and rescued Jewish people in the Vilna ghetto. Righteous in Israel, at least 130 righteous Gentiles have settled in Israel. They were welcomed by Israeli authorities, and were granted citizenship. In the mid-1980s, they became entitled to special pensions. Some of them settled in British Mandatory Palestine before Israel's re-establishment shortly after World War II, or in the early years of the new State of Israel, while others came later. Those who came earlier often spoke fluent Hebrew and have now integrated into Israeli society. See also: List of people who helped Jews during the Holocaust, Virtuous Pagan, Angstrom Imata. Notes. References: The Heart Has Reasons, Holocaust Rescuers and Their Stories of Courage, Mark Klempner, ISBN 0-8298-1699-2, The Pilgrim Press. Righteous Gentiles of the Holocaust, Genocide and Moral Obligation, David P. Gushee, ISBN 1-55778-821-9, Paragon House Publishers. The Lexicon of the Righteous Among the Nations, Yad Vashem, Jerusalem, To Save a Life, Stories of Holocaust Rescue, Landweber, Ellen, ISBN 0-252-02515-6, University of Illinois Press. The Seven Laws of Noah, Liechtenstein, Aaron, New York, The Rabbi Jacob Joseph School Press, 1981, ASIN B00071QH6S. The Image of the Non-Jew in Judaism, Novak, David, ISBN 0-88946-975-X, New York and Toronto, Edwin Mellen Press, 1983. The Path of the Righteous, Gentile Rescuers of Jews During the Holocaust, Poldiel, Mordecai, ISBN 0-88125-376-6, KTAV Publishing House, Incorporated. Among the Righteous, Lost Stories from the Holocaust's Long Reach into Arab Lands, Robert Satloff, Washington Institute for Near East Policy, ISBN 1-58648-399-4. When Light Pierced the Darkness, Christian Rescue of Jews in Nazi-occupied Poland, Tech, Nchama, ISBN 0-19-505194-7, Oxford University Press. Zygota, The Council to Aid Jews in Occupied Poland 1942-1945, Tomaszewski, Irene and Werbowski, Tesia, ISBN 1-8968881-15-7, Price-Patterson. Tolerance in Judaism, The Medieval and Modern Sources, Zuess, Ebn M., in, The Encyclopedia of Judaism, edited by Jacob Nisner, A. Avery Beck, and W. S. Green, 2nd edition, ISBN 90-04-14787-X, Leiden, Brill Publishers, 2005, Vol. 4, 2688-2713. When Courage Was Stronger Than Fear, Remarkable Stories of Christians Who Saved Jews from the Holocaust by Peter Hellman, 2nd edition, ISBN 1-56724-663-7, Marlowe and Company, 1999. Rescue and Flight, American Relief Workers Who Defied the Nazis, Subbook, Susan Elizabeth, University of Nebraska Press, 342 pp. 2010. Ugo G. Pacifici Nauja e Silvia Pacifici Nauja, Il Casator di Gusti, Story di non Ebraice Salvarono I Figli di Israel Dalishu, Cantalupa Torinese, Ephrata, 2010 ISBN 978-8402-568-8. Paul Gravillac, Les Francs Clandestines, Quins Histoires de Justes, Nicolas E. Ballon Publishing, 2014. External links: The Righteous Among the Nations at Yad Vashem, Their Fate Will Be My Fate Too. Euro Teachers Who Rescue Jews During the Holocaust. An online exhibition at Yad Vashem, Spots of Light, Women in the Holocaust. An online exhibition at Yad Vashem. Story of Dutch Righteous Gentile Ruth Matthiessen, Polish Righteous at the Museum of the History of Polish Jews. Heroes and Heroines of the Holocaust at the Holocaust Survivors Network. Holocaust Rescuers Bibliography, films, videos, and DVDs about Righteous Among the Nations. Saving Jews, Polish Righteous, photo gallery on Righteous Gentiles during the Holocaust at the Simon Wiesenthal Center. Rescuers at the Jewish Virtual Library. Holocaust Memorial Budapest, testimony from the family Jakobovics in 1947, articles about Righteous Among the Nations, the Jewish Foundation for the Righteous, Auschwitz, Inside the Nazi State at PBS, site commemorating Poles who gave their lives to save Jews, Gardens of the Righteous Worldwide Committee, essay, Paying the Ultimate Price by Irina Steenfeld, The Jerusalem Post, April 14, 2009, database about French Righteous and Anonymous who helped them, and Resistances, Holocaust Heroes Budapest Hungary Righteous Among the Nations.